What's up, everybody? It's Andrew coming back at you with another episode of the Jaguar Podcast. In today's episode, I'm going to be discussing whether the Jags will re-sign wide receiver DJ Chark. So let's get into it. But before I start, quick shout out to one of our affiliates and partners, flteams.com, a Florida-based sports website. They do all things sports coverage for Florida teams, and I put my content up there as well. It's a great website. It's flteams.com. Link in the video description. All right. So this whole question was sparked when DJ Chark changed his social media pictures of him and with the Jaguars. I guess he took them down and everyone started freaking out. You know, will the Jags re-sign DJ Chark? I honestly think it's unlikely at this point. I think it's unlikely for a variety of reasons. One, I think DJ Chark has had some injury problems. Looking at his stats, he's only played 43 games in his career with the Jaguars, his 4-year career. So he's played in about 66% of the games, during his 4-year career with the Jaguars. That's not very good in terms of durability and availability. So that's a concern about DJ Chark. But when you look at his stats, they're not too bad. I mean, like I said, he played in 43 games. He had 147 receptions, 15 touchdowns. He had a shortened season in 2021 because of an injury. I think it happened week 4 against the Bengals, and he fractured his ankle. So it was really disappointing because I wanted to see more from him. I think he would have had more of an impact. So that was unfortunate and disappointing. But, again, the wide receiver room is kind of crowded too for the Jaguars. We have Laquan Treadwell, who had a pretty good season. We have Marvin Jones Jr., Laviska Shenault, Jamal Agnew, who's still under contract. If anything, I could see DJ Chark as maybe like a number 2 wide receiver, maybe a number 3. But, does DJ Chark want to be a number 3 receiver? I don't think so. I think he wants to be a number 1 or maybe a number 2. I think he could, win the number 2 or number 3 spot over Laquan Treadwell. I think that's definitely feasible. I don't know what we're going to do in free agency. If we bring in a guy like crazy good wide receiver, like Allen Robinson, for an example, I could see, DJ Chark falling to like maybe a number 3 guy in the wide receiver core, or if they bring in somebody like Devontae Adams, which I think is unlikely given that we have, Mr. Potato Head as our GM, total clown show. And just because of him, I don't see us like bringing in many like kind of premier free agents. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong with Doug Peterson being announced as the head coach. Maybe we get more free agents that want to come to Jacksonville because they think Jacksonville is a, better place to be for potentially getting a Super Bowl ring. So who knows, right? But I just don't see the Jaguars re-signing him. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope they do because, I think personally he would be a really good locker room guy, a seasoned veteran, and a guy that we drafted in 2018 out of LSU. I just want to see Jacksonville actually retain some of the players that they draft, because I feel like we're turning into that free agent, franchise or team. And we're just recycling a lot of the players in and out of our team, and even players that we drafted like Leonard Fournette, Blake Bortles. So I just hope we kind of improve on that aspect. I hope we keep DJ Chark because I think we need some veteran leadership, and I think he would do a really good job with kind of helping us be a better team and bringing some veteran leadership to the Jaguars. But, let me know how you feel about this situation. Leave me a comment on the YouTube video or a podcast episode. Subscribe to the channel as always, guys. Stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy. Go Jags, and I'll see you next time. Duval. What's up, everybody? It's Andrew from the Jaguar Podcast. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, there's more content over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as always. And remember, this is a podcast, so you can find this pretty much wherever you find podcasts. There I'll be doing interviews of current and former Jaguars players, including Joe Schobert, Dewan Smoot, Shaq Quarterman, etc. And I also do interviews of former Jaguars players, including Natron Means, Jimmy Smith, Tom McManus, etc. So be sure to check out the podcast, subscribe to it, stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy, go Jags, and I'll see you next time.